Good news, the Firelight vaults are going to be rising next week. If you did not know, on December 3rd, Firelight launched with a vault cap of 25 million FXRP. We don't know what that vault limit's going to be increased to, but we do know that it's going to be substantial, probably higher than 50 million total FXRP. Fingers crossed, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm getting my FXRP pre-minted so that I can take advantage of this. I'll be adding those FXRP to my Flare mini series that's going to be tracking all of the different DeFi opportunities I'm currently involved in. So I'm very excited about this. I want to do a step-by-step tutorial to help you learn how to mint FXRP for yourself so that you can get involved. If you want to ask me specific questions, feel free to join my Discord. I'm doing screen shares on there all the time. We take things very slow, and you're able to ask me very specific questions that can help you get through whichever step you're stuck on. I highly recommend that. By the way, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research before getting involved in DeFi. And on top of that, please understand that this does carry some inherent risk. It is riskier than just keeping your assets idle in a wallet. That being said, I personally do believe that this is safe. You just want to understand that going into it. By the way, I do not represent the Flare company, and I am not related to Hugo Fillion. With that, let's get started. So I'm going to start out from a blank Google screen. By the way, this might be a slower video than I normally make. I really want to make sure that I capture the step-by-step process and also make it very easy for people to follow who might be doing this for the first time or might be confused by the overall process. So I'm going to start out on the home screen. I'm simply going to Google Flare Network. The first link that pops up is the Flare Network. This is the true homepage. Please, if it does not look like this, do not go through the link. There are scam sites out there that are trying to impersonate Flare. It's a messy situation, but it is what it is. This is the authentic Flare website. So I'm going to go up here in the top ribbon where it says products. I'm going to click on Flare Assets, and it's going to take me to a new screen, which I can scroll down. You're going to see two options. Option 1 is mint, and option 2 is stake. Now, the Flare vaults have not been expanded yet, so I probably won't take you guys to this site in this video, but maybe we will just so that you can see what it looks like. But just for now, we're going to focus on minting. So I'm going to click on mint, and it's going to take me to the Flare Assets main site. So this right here is a fresh copy of the Flare Assets website. The first thing that we have to do is connect our wallets. So I'm going to hit connect wallet, and then I'm going to hit wallet connect. Now, for disclaimer purposes, I'm using a hot wallet for this video series, not a cold wallet. The reason behind that is that I use a decent wallet, and my cold wallet, unfortunately, is not synchronized with Flare Assets as of right now. So I had to use a hot wallet for this video series, and I chose the Bifrost wallet. It works, it gets the job done. I still prefer cold wallets in general. Just be aware that a hot wallet is always connected to the internet, which means if your phone has Wi-Fi enabled, you could be at risk if you're in busy places like airports or shopping malls. It's just something to think about. If you disable the Wi-Fi on your phone, that will make these wallets pretty safe. Up to you. But at least for this video, we're going to use a Bifrost wallet. So I'm going to hit wallet connect, and a QR code will appear on the screen. Oh, by the way, you have to select the networks. Now, if I were to do this on my cold wallet, the XRPL does not appear. That's where this doesn't work. You actually can connect to the Flare mainnet from a decent wallet. So I'm now going to hit connect. As we can see, a QR code is now on the screen. I'm going to open up my phone. I'm actually going to record my phone's screen as well. So on the left side of this video, you can see my Bifrost wallet. I've got a few different things in there. The first thing I'm going to do is hit this bottom arrow, and I'm going to hit connect, which is the last option on the bottom. Now the QR code scanner appears. I scan the QR code. You're going to see, I can connect to the Flare network, the Hyper EVM, and the XRP ledger. I'm going to hit connect. So now you can see I'm connected. A few things appear on screen. The first thing on the top left, we have our Flare tokens. Over here on the right, you can see my XRP tokens. Now for Flare assets, you can see I have residual amounts in there. I do use this wallet for my primary experiment. So I'm going to have to send over some XRP into this wallet, and I'm going to do that from Coinbase. So unfortunately, Coinbase, as a security measure, would not allow me to record my screen or even take screenshots of the withdrawal process. So good security measure actually by Coinbase. That's pretty cool. But it does mean that I can't show the withdraw from Coinbase. So unfortunately, if you're stuck on that part, maybe what I can do is show you this phone screen. I've done a test transaction here. Hopefully you can see that I've sent myself 1 XRP and I did receive it into my Bifrost wallet. This is always a good measure to take. You should always send 1 token before you send the rest. Make sure that it works. If you send your tokens and they don't connect, it means you had something wrong in the process. It's much better to lose 1 XRP than to lose hundreds. I'm now going to send over the other 700 XRP that I have intended for my Flare mini-series video. So I'm back to Coinbase. I can't record my screen, but I can at least do this. I'm showing you guys my phone. I have the dots mode up. By the way, if you want to use dots mode, just hold the balances on Coinbase. It'll go to all dots like that. The nice thing about this, you can kind of use Coinbase in public without having to worry about people looking over your shoulder. Very nice feature. I'm going to hit send crypto. As you can see here, I'm going to be sending over 700 XRP. This should be enough for us to do this video. All right, that has been sent. Now I'm back on the Flare assets. I'm going to hit the refresh page button and I'm expecting to see the XRP balance over here on the right to increase. So there we have it. I have about 700 XRP in my Bifrost wallet and 82 Flare. This is enough for us to start minting some FXRP. The next thing we're going to do is click on this button right here that says mint. Now, something you should understand about minting FXRP, you can only do them in lots of 10, which means you can't have any number inside or outside of a factor of 10. You can't do 15, for example. So I'm going to be doing 70 lots because I have 700 XRP that I'd like to mint. And so I'm going to put in 70. By the way, you need to have a little bit of XRP left over to cover things like minting fees. So they have a built-in stop here. You have to have a minimum of 13 XRP to even do this. So if I wanted to mint 70 lots, I would need to have a minimum of 703. Hopefully that makes sense. Otherwise, this is pretty easy to do. I always use the AU agent. The agent doesn't really matter too much. They all have the same minting fees. Just pick whichever one that you're comfortable with. I like AU because they've been around the longest. Beyond that, not really a big deal. So I'm going to record my phone screen again, and we're going to get these bad boys minted. I'm going to hit next, and a QR scanner is going to appear. First, we have the reservation, so I go into my Bifrost wallet. You're going to see there's a collateral reservation. I'm simply just going to hit confirm. It's going to do a face scanner, easy peasy. If you don't like the face scanner, you can disable that, but then you have to enter your password every time. That's up to you. I just use the face scanner because it makes it that much quicker to do. The second thing I have to do is the XRP deposit. So now I'm going to confirm that. As you can see, the minting takes a few minutes. I'll probably edit this specific part out, but I didn't want to edit this video too much so that you can see, okay, this does happen in this timeline, and I wanted to make this video a little bit slower so that you can see what's going on. We're on step 2 of 2. This is usually the step that takes the longest. In a few minutes, I'll refresh the screen and we should see this balance over here on the left under F assets. We should see that go up to 700. Once I have it, I'll take you guys to the Firelight site. The vaults are not open yet, so I'm not going to actually be able to deposit it. It's very easy to do. It's the same procedures that we've done for minting. You connect your wallet and you basically just hit deposit, type in whatever you're going to type in. I'll type in 700 and then you hit confirm, you scan the QR code, and that's going to work for you. While we wait, you can see there is a pending transaction here. If I hit view, it will take us down. I have this mint, the status is in progress. Again, this takes about 5 minutes. While we wait for that, why don't we head over to Firelight? So if you remember in the beginning of the video, we went to the Flare Assets page, which by the way, try to always do this by going through the Flare network first. This is the best way to make sure that you're not putting in scam or spoofed links that are going to try and suck all the funds out of your wallet. It only has to happen once. I cannot stress this part enough. So I'm back on the main website. We hit mint earlier. Now I'm going to click on stake. So if you go to a fresh screen, it's going to say stake XRP. We're going to have to connect our wallet from here. If I were doing this for real, and I will be next week, once the vault limits are increased, I would then go to connect wallet. Just like we did before, I'm going to go to wallet connect. You'll see the QR code scanner appears. Very simple stuff. I'm just going to scan that QR code. I'm going to hit connect. And there it is. You can see that I am now in Firelight. So if I wanted to deposit more, I can go to the Firelight vaults right here. This is the main tab on the vaults page. You can see right here I have a balance of 700. Now, unfortunately, I can't actually put them in. It says the amount exceeds the vault limit. So this is where the current hangup is. This will go away next week. By the way, we can see that my balance has increased. If I go back to the Flare Assets page, I should actually see those 700 in the account. So right now it still says 0.5. I'm going to hit refresh. And there you have it, 700 FXRP. So I'm ready to go. When Monday hits or whenever it is they increase the vault, I'm going to be absolutely getting these tokens in. And if you guys need help doing this, reach out to me in my Discord and we'll help get you sorted. So that brings us to the conclusion of this video. If you like the video, make sure to actually like it in the YouTube app. These engagement things really do help grow the channel. Also subscribe if you have not already. If you're stuck on any one of these steps, join my Discord. Not only am I in there helping people out, there's also some veterans in the community that are helping people out too. So one of us will help you get this sorted out if you're stuck at any part of the process. None of us are going to ask for your keys or your wallet address. If someone does, let me know and I'm going to kick them out of the channel. This hasn't happened yet, but I'm just throwing that out there as a precaution. If you like some of my decorations, like the barrel lid on the wall or this XRP coin I've got right here, head to ppclaser.com. Dean can take care of you. I'll have links in this video description. You can at least get an XRP hat, which is pretty cool. Use promo code Andrew for $3 off any order that is XRP related. And one more thing before I go, I stream Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In this live stream, we do an overall wellness check on the crypto market. We look at silver and gold, we look at the price of oil, we look at the Japanese 10-year bond, and we'll look at the US stock market as well. From there, we branch out into different news topics going on during the week. So this is a great opportunity for you to stay up to date on crypto news. And it's also a great platform for you to ask me live questions and get live answers. Hope to see you guys there. And I've been Andrew Fillion. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.